I have so many cool things to talk about today. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Today it's all about July favorites, and golly, I have such a cool list of products to share with you. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 and over 60 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. It's all about July favorites today, and as always, all the products that I mentioned today will be listed and linked below, and sometimes you'll get a coupon too, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's hop into it. Today I have makeup, skincare, hair care, some lifestyle items. It's all across the board. But there's some really cool new finds in here that I'm excited to tell you about. First of all, let's jump into makeup. I didn't try a whole lot of new makeup this month, but there are a couple of things that I came across that are really worth mentioning. The eyeshadow palettes I've been using lately are ones that I've had for a little bit. This Natasha Denona Glam palette, gosh, I've had for probably 6 months, still loving it. It's wonderful. If you're interested in it, I can tell you I've really enjoyed owning it. The other eyeshadow palettes I've been using are on the other end of the spectrum. These are the little Wet n Wild $3.99, I think, little 5-pan palettes. I have two of them. I have the Petalette, which is the purple one, and the Walking on Eggshells, which is the more neutral tone. These have been my go-to eyeshadow palettes for the past couple of months. So if you're looking for good eyeshadow, I can tell you here's a high-end selection, and here's a very affordable option. I did find one concealer this month that I'm absolutely in love with, and here's the thing I want to share about this with you. I like this more every single time I use it. I think it's because I've learned more how to apply it and how to blend it in. It is just so much fun for me to work with this concealer because it does such a good job. This is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer. Now we know that Shape Tape has been around forever. It's probably the most legendary concealer out there. This is the creamy version. I picked it up just because I'm trying every freaking concealer I can come across. Didn't particularly have very high hopes for it. Tried it, fell in love with it. Well, the crush has gotten deeper. Here's what I love about this particular product. First of all, it's from Tarte, which means it's a little bit more high-end, but it's not super expensive. It's only $29, and you get a lot of product in this container, and by golly, you only need just the tiniest little dab underneath your eyes to do the job. So I think this is going to last me for quite a long time. I love the fact that their color range is so broad, and I was able to get a color that really brightens my under eyes. I like my under eyes to be a little bit brighter than the rest of my face, because I get a lot of shadowing in that area because the skin around my eyes is not taut. It's a little bit looser, and that creates a darker look around my eyes. So that's why I like to keep it a little bit brighter underneath there. I think it makes my skin look a little bit fresher and me a little bit more wide awake. The other things that I love about it is that it blends in so beautifully and so easily. It sets down nicely. I tap it out a few times while I'm putting on my makeup, and it just stays put. I've actually checked this after 8 and 10 hours a couple of different days, and it looked terrific, or as good as any concealer under my 64-year-old eyes is going to look after a full day. So the crush on the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer for me has only gotten deeper. If you're looking for a concealer, I can really tell you I'm loving this one. The last makeup product I want to talk about today, at least I think it's the last, is the Milani Keep It Full Lip Plumping Lip Glosses. These came out a couple of years ago, and there was a huge big splash. Everyone was talking about them. They really are a great line of lip glosses, and they're at a drugstore price. This line claims it's a plumping lip gloss. I'm not so sure that I would say that it's ever really plumped my lips, but I do love the lip glosses. I think they've kind of fallen by the wayside, and people aren't remembering that they're there. I picked these two up at my local Ulta recently, and I'm keeping them in my different purses. Milani makes a wonderful lip gloss. There's a lot of product in here. There's a great range of colors, and it really is a good little lip gloss to throw on if you're just going to the grocery store or something very casual. So don't forget about these as an option if you're looking for a lip gloss, and if they end up plumping your lips, let me know. Post it in the comments below because I want to hear about it. The next product line I want to talk about is from a company called Campari. I had never heard of Campari. Campari actually sent me these products in PR. You don't often hear me talking about PR because I get a lot of it, but not a lot of it is worth mentioning. However, I have continually been surprised and amazed at how much I'm loving this product line. The claim to fame for me for this company is they're really a very organic, naturally sourced, clean product line. I liked it in the beginning. I'm liking it even more the longer that I use it. This whole product line is based on sustainably sourced coconut oil. It's sulfate-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and the list goes on. I feel like they're really doing this product line right. I've been using these products for a couple of months now, and I can tell you there's a few that I really think are very cool. First of all, the Campari body lotion is lovely. It has a terrific little scent, and I enjoy putting this on in the evening right before I go to bed because then it makes my sheets smell really good. Sometimes I like to put on lotion before I go to bed because during the day my skin has a tendency to dry out. I live in a very dry area, and having a little bit of moisture before I go to bed is really lovely, and the added scent just makes it even more delicious. The other body product that I'm really loving, I've got a total crush on it. It's called their Coconut Spritz Mist. This is something that you mist over your body, and again, it has that lovely little light scent. This particular formula includes hyaluronic acid and squalane. It feels really fun to kind of mist this on my body after I put my lotion on, and it leaves just like the most delicious little glow. It's different than a lotion glow. I really can't explain it. It's just a different kind of glow. It's really very pretty. So I've really fallen in love with this Coconut Spritz Mist. The next thing in their line that I'm really enjoying is their Coastal Deodorant. This is a nice deodorant. It's completely clean. It's aluminum free. It's cruelty free. It smells so good, and I really enjoy using it. There's a ton of product in this container. I've been using this one for, gosh, several weeks now, and I don't think I've hardly twisted it up at all. A great little deodorant if you're looking for clean in your body care. The next thing I want to talk about is the Campari lip gloss. I really enjoy this lip gloss. Now, this is not the type of gloss that I would throw on to go to the store or go to a casual outing. This is what I put on when I'm sitting at home and I just want something on my lips. It really does remind me a lot of Aquaphor, if you've used Aquaphor on your lips before, but better. It has a little bit more of a smooth, glossy finish, and they have some flavors that smell really good. It's a little bit more pampering and a little bit more luxurious. If you enjoy luxurious body products at a fairly affordable price, I can really tell you this Campari line is wonderful, and I'll have all these linked down below if you want to check them out. The next thing I want to talk about is my nails. I have had so many of you ask me what I'm putting on my nails recently. And I'll tell you, I'm not wearing false nails anymore. I'm not wearing gel nails because I'm on the water so often kayaking. That kind of nail care just doesn't fit into my schedule in the summer months. So I figured out something that looks pretty doggone good, I think, and is super easy and super quick. What I did is I picked up the Essie nail polish in the color Ballet Slippers. You can see it's just really kind of a creamy white. When I put this on 100% strength, it's a little bit too much for me. I wanted something a little softer and a little more sheer. So I picked up a bottle of this LA Colors base top coat. Truly, this is like 99 cents. It's almost next to nothing. And I mixed the two together. What comes out is something that looks like this. I had half a bottle of the clear base coat top coat. I added a little bit of the Ballet Slippers, and this is what I've been using on my nails. It really does give a nice sheer finish to my nails, and it makes them look like they're done, but not overdone. And I'll tell you what, with the top coat that I put on top of this, it stays forever. Let me show you that. I've been topping it with the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly top coat. Oh my gosh, if you haven't tried this stuff is the bomb. Not only does it make your nails super shiny, but it really does almost dry instantly. It's amazing. I put on a top coat when I'm first done doing my nails, and then maybe I'll touch them up a couple of times during the week. This makes them really glossy. My nails feel very, very strong, and it really does keep them looking nice throughout the week. All right, this is a follow-up. You might remember from last month that I told you that I got a new travel makeup bag. This is it. What I said in last month's video is that I had just got it, but I thought it was going to be pretty doggone good. Well, let me tell you what. This thing rocks. I recently took it on a trip to my daughter's, and I'll tell you what, I had this thing so jam-packed full with all kinds of bottles, all my skincare, my cleansers, my hair stuff, my brushes, everything in here. You know how it is with makeup bags like these? When you have them unzipped and you're filling them all up and then you go to zip it up again, there's no way it's going to zip up. It's just overstuffed. And I have laid these in my suitcase unzipped up so many times because they're never full enough to really hold everything that I can stick in here. Well, guess what? This zipped up magically easily. I mean, I think I heard the angels singing when I zipped this sucker up. It was so full of products. I thought, no way. And you know what? It zipped right up. I mean, for me, instant total crush. The other things I can say is that it seems to be made really, really well. In other words, the seaming is nice. It feels nice. The only thing I can't speak to is how long the zippers are going to last, because you know with these, sometimes it's the zippers that go. But right now the zippers are working smoothly and easily. All the different pockets inside worked terrific, the whole thing. It hangs up in the bathroom, it folds out completely. It really is my favorite makeup bag that I've ever had. So if you're looking for a really cool makeup bag, I can tell you this one is the bomb. All right, more PR stuff here. Can you believe it? I'm talking about a toothbrush. I was sent this toothbrush from a company called PureWell. Now, PureWell is the teeth whitening system that I use that I love. I've been using it probably a year and a half now. It works as good as it did when I first got it. I love it. It's just terrific. One of the things that I like about the PureWell products is that they're really crafted well. In other words, the design is really nice. They fit in your hand really nice. All the different parts and pieces function really well. Well, PureWell sent me this toothbrush and it cracked me up because, you know what? Never in my life would I go out and buy an electric toothbrush. I'm not kidding you one little bit. I am just not a stuff person. In other words, I'm not going to go out and buy a gadget because I think it's going to do better than the gadget I already have. That's just not who I am. But you know what else? I'm so glad they sent this to me. I have fallen in love with this stinking toothbrush, and I never ever would have thought to buy an electric toothbrush. This little guy cleans my teeth like nobody's business. I'll tell you, my teeth feel so clean, so slick, so well cared for after I use this. It has one of those really fast moving heads. I think it's kind of a sonic thing. The head barely moves, but it just really does a great job. It sits on a little stand right next to my sink. It charges up all on its own. It doesn't cause me any problems. It has a whole bunch of settings right here. Clean, sensitive, gum care, white. I mean, it has a bunch of different settings. I just turn it on and go for it. So I can tell you what, I don't think I'll ever go back to a regular toothbrush. If you love your regular toothbrush, that's great. I loved mine too. Now I really see the beauty in this kind of product. So the PureWell toothbrush surprised the heck out of me, but I absolutely adore this. Now we're going to jump into hair care. The NIRA 25 is my all-time favorite hairspray. I have dabbled in other NIRA formulas, but this is the one I keep going back to. Here's the deal, and this is a tip. Make note of this. NIRA is sold out almost everywhere. When I last checked, they were sold out at Ulta. They're sold out on Amazon. It seemed like everywhere I checked it was sold out, but I did find it online at Walmart. You know, Walmart's trying to be the new Amazon. I don't think they're doing a very good job of it, but they do have the NIRA 25 on the Walmart website. I got this in about a week and a half ago, and I've used it several times, and it's the real deal. It's not a knockoff, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But if you love the NIRA 25 and you're having a hard time finding it, go check the Walmart website. I ended up ordering two because I know we're going to have supply chain issues coming up, and I wanted to make sure that I had a backup. So NIRA 25, look for it on the Walmart website. You might have seen my video about how I'm fixing my hair loss. In that video, I talked about a hair recovery solution that I'm using from a company called Haielle. This is their complete recovery complex, and I put this on my bald spots every night and massage it in. Haielle has a whole line of hair care products, and I've been using them, and oh my gosh, I'm really enjoying them. There are 4 products in the line that I've been using on my hair for probably a little over 2 months now, maybe close to 3 months, and my hair is just wonderful. You guys know I color treat my hair. I have to be a little more gentle with it than I have been in the past. I'm using the Haielle Hydrate Shampoo. This has a really cool delivery system. It sits in your shower like this, and then you twist the base and the product actually comes out here. This is one of those shampoos that honestly, maybe a pea size or a little bit more will do my whole head. It really is very, very concentrated. And oftentimes I get too much in my hand and I think, shoot, I just wasted some. If you end up giving this a whirl, start with just a little bit. It really does a great job of cleaning my hair. Next, I use the Haielle Hydrate Mask. This is their conditioner. It comes in, and you can see it's just this creamy white liquid on the inside. This does a wonderful job of hydrating my hair, and I'm really enjoying it. You guys know that I also have a total crush on the Colleen Rothschild. This is their Quench and Shine Restorative Hair Mask. I've had this 1 jar, gosh, for over a year now. There's still product in here. I have tried both of these back to back. In other words, I'll wash my hair with the Haielle, use this one time and this one time because I'm trying to compare them. What I have noticed is that it's pretty equal. I can't tell a difference in how my hair performs whether I use this one or this one. Now here's the difference with the Colleen Rothschild, and you guys know this because I've said it before. I absolutely love the way it smells. I mean, I love the way it smells. I could sit here and sniff this all day long. If you're into that really good smelly stuff, I can tell you that the Colleen Rothschild is the winner in that. But as far as performance goes, I can say they're really, really equal. After I'm out of my shower, there's 2 different formulas I put on my hair. This is the Hydrate Leave-In Conditioner. I spritz a little bit around my head and massage that in. This is the volumizing spray, and again, I just spritz a little, kind of massage it in, and then blow dry my hair. This line is really done light. It's a small company. It's paraben-free, sulfate-free, all the free stuff. It's very, very well formulated in a very clean way. If you're casting around for a really quality hair care line that's not super expensive, I can tell you my experience with this has just been wonderful. The last thing I want to talk about is a skincare process. Now, if you're new to skincare, don't pay attention to this. This is not for you. This is just for you gals who have been doing your skincare for a while and you're ready to add maybe one more step in to kind of improve your routine. One of the things that I have really fallen in love with is hydrating my skin with a product prior to putting on my serums and moisturizers. I never did that. I would just use the water from washing my face. About 8 months ago, I started using the Superoxide Dismutase Saccharide Mist from NIRA. I would spritz this over my face before I started putting my serums on. What I found is that I really loved the process of hydrating my face in an extra way using a product. Right now, I'm using the Tier Milk Skin. This is kind of a refreshing lotion. It has ingredients like panthenol, niacinamide, beta-glucan. This particular product is a lot less expensive than this. This is very, very expensive. However, I bought a couple of these when NIRA had a sale a few months ago, so I have some backups in stock. What I'm finding is that there are a lot of products that you can use to hydrate your skin with prior to putting on your serums. And I don't think now I could ever go back and not have a product that's going to hydrate before I start putting my serums on. What I find is that my serums go on a lot better. I'm able to spread them around my face a lot easier, and my skin just feels a lot more hydrated when I'm done with my skincare. As I mentioned, I think there are a lot of products out on the market that can add that extra hydration. You certainly don't need to use either one of these. When I was at Ulta recently, I picked up the Ordinary's Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. I'm going to try this next when this bottle of Tier is empty. I'm wondering if it's not only going to provide some extra hydration for my skincare routine, but a little bit of exfoliation and brightening too. If you haven't used a product to pre-hydrate your skin before you use your serums, I can tell you, you might want to give it a try. I will never go back to not having that hydration step because it just feels so good, and I feel like it makes all my serums spread around easier, absorb better, and just give me a lot more hydration for the day. Well, those are my favorites for the month of July. I hope you enjoyed this and found it useful and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.